Previously on our last video, George and I got the final beam installed for the back patio and were able to move on to setting the patio trusses. But Mother Nature had other plans for us. Stay tuned as the skies open up and we can get back to work.
Okay guys, so the rain has stopped, so we are going to try to get these trusses up. Well, whose fault is that? Leveling it out.
A 4-foot level.
Why aren't you using the blue one?
Because can you hold 8 feet up in the center and then mark 4 feet on either side?
I can't, but you can.
Or like a 1/4 inch.
1/4 inch isn't much, right?
1/4 inch is a lot.
Just marking out where the top of the trusses go that are 10 1/4 higher than where the parallel sits. Correct?
What?
Alright guys, so Chris is on to get the lift. He's going to hopefully drive it right underneath this beam here so then we can lift it up and down to get trusses that go along this side of the wall. And be in the basket a little safer than on the sketchy ladder with this super level ground. She's in slow mode again? Slow mode again? That's your favorite. All right, last truss set of the house, first truss. These are the hangers that we're using to get these trusses in. They are called LSU 26. Now what? Get in? Oh, geez!
So 2 things we figured out with putting that truss temporarily up there is one, I screwed up on my layout. I took the layout of the top of that truss and I ran it all the way across, which would have been right if this wall didn't come out 2 feet, which makes the truss should be sitting lower. So I screwed up on there. But then upon putting this truss up here, and then we just temporarily put that one up there to make sure something was right, because we realized when we put it up there that, as you can see on the top there's a gap, which means something's not sitting right. We checked down below here, put the 2 trusses on top of each other, and found out that the truss company didn't cut that truss right. It is not deep enough in height. It's short by 1.5 inches. Not sure why they did that, but I'm not surprised. So I gotta try to get that hanger that I put in some 5-inch long spiral spikes in. I gotta get that off. and then we got to redraw our line. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the top of the truss at the correct height on what it should be, and then we're going to fur up the bottom of the truss. Has got to come up 1.5 inches. We're just going to put a 2x6 on top of this beam, and then when it comes time that I do the underside of these trusses with our roof covering that I think we're going T&G, I just got to fur these 8 trusses down the 1.5 inches so it all lines up.
Chris and I then proceeded to remeasure and remark out where this truss is supposed to sit after the truss company once again has dropped the ball. Chris ended up having to take a grinder to the screw heads to get them out of this bracket, as he reinforced it with 1,000,000 spiral screws.
A heart speed to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun, as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just 2 hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be 2 hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed.
I don't know if I did.
Not so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just 2 hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, never shout from the top. We're gonna be 2 hearts running wild.
My ladder was falling over. Sorry. A little wobbly. I saved in my old life instead of the garage.
The moonlights, summer sky, it was the best we ever had. And we'll stay on forever. We'll never have regrets. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just 2 hearts run.
It's your box. The next morning, Chris got a head start on getting these trusses up. guys, so bad news. We might as well just be dancing around that we're doing 2 steps forward and 1 step back every day. But Chris, he has done the last truss. That one 3/4 of an inch off the wall and down at the post. He put it flush. So now all the way along, they're all out. So now he's gonna go along, cut them all out, take out the JRK screws, and then we're gonna have to replace all the bottoms before we can do any plywood. So we're gonna get doing that, and hopefully we can do it all before the rain starts. Okay guys, so we are going to put in the last and final truss on the entire house right now. Okay guys, now that we have the final truss in, we are going to run a chalk line from either side to be able to put on what Chris calls the fascia board nailer. I think it's called an end cap. If it's a right name for it, let me know. I don't think it's fascia board nailer.
Definitely not end cap.
Why, it's at the end.
Get over here. It is not at the end. Here. Nope.
Oh. Okay. Anybody seen a blue dog before? What happened, Paul? Did Daddy chalk on you? Huh? Bobby, look at you, beautiful. Silly guy, look at your face. Alright guys, so thanks to the beautiful Truss company for making sure that everything is the correct sizes. Chris now has to go along and cut off all the ends so that when he runs that, what did he call it? Fascia board ender? Whatever it was. The end cap. When he runs the end cap, then you nail the fascia board too. Everything's nice and plumb and level. Tell them about your trials and errors and all your...
Having trials and errors, other than she put the first truss on flush
I
with
did.
the beam, and it should have been 3/4 inset, so then I had to cut them all off, move them all over, everyone but the last one, because I didn't have the last truss up. And then I don't know, next time around we gotta put the plywood on.
See you next time. Stay tuned for our next video when Chris and a friend tackle getting the last of the sheathing done for the patio cover. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to follow along on our family journey of building our off-grid home.